Things in Wyatt's mind. Gimme 5! Don't leave me hanging. One genre of childhood program I never talk about is what I like to call grown adults making total fools out of themselves. And that's because I never really liked those kind of shows as a kid. They were typically too insane and unhinged for my liking. But not all of them annoyed me, because way back in my mid-2000s toddler era, one show I'd watch occasionally was called Hi-5. Hi-5 was basically just The Wiggles, but not as popular. There are two versions of Hi-5, an Australian group and an American group. As an American, I was more familiar with the US version. Apparently this lineup consists of Kimmy, Curtis, Jennifer, Carla, and Sean, but I'm not really sure who's who. The US version ran for 70 episodes, each one being a bunch of skits based around a certain thing. The first 5 episodes cover the 5 sentences, which I guess is interesting. Hi-5 also featured this little octopus guy called Jup Jup, and his only purpose was to be that cute little mascot character. But there was also another puppet that also apparently existed, but I have no recollection of this little freak. Back in the land down under, Hi-5 continued to exist as a music group. Australia's Hi-5 had way more members that kept getting switched around over the years. The only name that stuck in my mind was Sun Park, but that's probably because of how simple of a name it is. For me, Hi-5 was just one of those things that existed. It didn't really stand out. It really is just another thing in Wyatt's mind. Also, Hi-5 disbanded in 2019, but hey, at least they had a solid 21-year run, right? I personally wonder what Jup Jup is doing nowadays. Maybe he's a big corporate CEO. Anyway, let's see what comes into my mind next time, and I'm Wyatt Ollinger signing off. Things in Wyatt's mind. Ow.